Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are going to unbox and take a look at the Raven's Prophecy Tarot. This is by Maggie Stiefvater. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. It's published by Llewellyn and it retails for $29.99, and it is the 78 cards and a 192 page book. And I will link this in the description box below. I'm not sponsored, I'm not affiliated. I just want you guys to find what you were looking for and give credit where credit is due. So it says Maggie's vision takes us deeper and further into the powerful archetypes of the cards and into our own souls, from Barbara Moore. Love Barbara Moore. Okay, so journey into the realm of mystery, where ravens tend the fires of creativity and the moon illuminates a path into the depths of the unknown. With art and instructions by Maggie Stiefvater, the Raven's Prophecy Tarot reveals the wisdom of dreams and the possibilities of the future, delivering answers and insights for a more fulfilling and creative life. So in typical Llewellyn fashion, we do have the magnetic closure packaging, and let's open her up. Ooh, okay. And we have a ribbon. You know how I love my ribbons. Alrighty. So there's the inside. It's very dark and black and I love it. Alrighty. Let's just take a peek real fast at the guidebook and see if there's any pertinent knowledge we need to know here, because sometimes there's things that change, like titles. Okay, let's look at about the theme here. Okay, this deck began because of a story. All right. So I borrowed the curious and cunning Welsh ravens to symbolize our logical, conscious minds and emphasize the traditional fire of the wand suit to represent creative force throughout the entire deck. Okay. Okay, gives you information about how to do a reading, about all of the cards, cycles, how to shuffle. Okay, I'm not going to go over reverse card meanings in this book. I find that the cards carry all the nuance they need without complicating it even more with additional definitions to memorize. Okay, and we have spreads. We have a single, 3-card, and a 10-card reading. Oh my gosh, wow. And then it goes into the meanings of the cards. Okay, let's get into it. There's the back there. I am loving the minimalist look there. And it is a bit glossy. I wouldn't call it a high gloss, but there is that gloss coating on there. We do have a border. It looks like the titles are going to be on the bottom here. And let's just take a look at the cardstock. It is your typical Llewellyn cardstock. It's not super thick. It's not super thin. It is very easy to shuffle. I do not have a preference when it comes to cardstock, as long as I can shuffle it and it doesn't fall apart on me. Interesting. I like almost like the pastel type art. It's very different. Trying to get it so it's not so reflective. So far, this was not what I was expecting at all, and I'm okay with that. It's very interesting. And, you know, for this one here, for the Hierophant, I would think that this would be the Hermit, but this is very interesting. I'm super excited to see what the guidebook has to say. Oh, I love this. Oh, that is so awesome. The black and white, the duality of it. Love that. Oh, interesting. Oh, as I talk about the lantern, there we go. But this time it's in a tree. I really like that. The art style is really cool. Oh, wow. That is a really cool Wheel of Fortune. The different seasons, so you can see the cycle. Oh, wow. Yay. Oh, cute. At first I thought, oh, maybe I'm not going to like the very thick borders, but it doesn't really take me out of the deck at all. That's cool. Ooh. That was a little shock to the system. Beautiful. I love that. And if you look close at the art here, you can see all the different colors that make up the reflection of the light, or is it reflection or refraction of the light for the black? Oh, love. Cute. Yeah, this is an entirely different deck than I was thinking it was going to be, and I'm really okay with that. Wow. Okay, here's the minor. So cups. Oh. I'm glad there's more ravens. Cute. You know, I really have to commend the way that this is conveyed, because it's very intuitive. Like, you can look at the imagery and just kind of get it and pick up on the little nuances of things. I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, I would say, depending on how it is in the book, this could be a very good beginner-friendly deck. Love all of that. It's gorgeous artwork. Absolutely stunning. Oh. Oh, cute. I love that they use the moon for the Queen of Cups in the background there. Cute. All right, pentacles, so Ace of Coins. That's neat. Wow, I'm really like impressed with the direction and how they're going about the imagery. Definitely getting intuitive hits with all of these cards. And also there's different ways of looking at them too. Wow. So I watched a lot of true crime stuff, and I saw the shovel in the dark background, and I'm like, oh, okay. No, but seriously, I really am enjoying this. Wow. Oh, little seedling. Oh my goodness. Wow. My goodness. This one is an interesting suit. This is giving me Twilight vibes. I'm so sorry. I had to say it. I love me Twilight in the best way possible. Like, it's so bad it's good type of a thing. This is an interesting one too. Wow. Who knew hands could convey so much? Wow. The knights have all been tools. Ooh. All right, and our last suit. Wow. Cute. Love that. This is, I mean, wow. Sorry. I'm really impressed with how much the cards say without being overly, informative with different images on it, if that makes sense. Wow. It's a match. Oh. This is very creative. Wow. All right, let's see how it shuffles. We'll pull a card and read from the guidebook to see how it will be for you. Yeah, I don't have a problem with how this shuffles at all. We're going to read for the Twilight one. How many of you placed your bets that that was the one that was going to come out? So this is the Six of Swords. It's beautiful. Okay, let's find it in here. So we're in the swords. All right, keywords. Travel, abandonment, retreat. It's time to cut and run. When you've been in a very difficult situation for quite a while, or when you've really gone all in for a fight, it's often tempting to consider any kind of retreat as a cowardly loss. But the Six of Swords urges you to take a look at the mess you're in and ask yourself if there's really anything productive to be accomplished here. Spoiler, there is not. Because it is one of the swords suit because it is one of the swords suit. Okay, there's a healthy dose of logic inherent in this card. The art shows water pooled in your hands. Lean forward and take a moment to reflect upon yourself. The 6 is telling you to take a step back, but this is a moment to decide just how sizable that step needs to be. Sometimes it's a mental step, just stepping back from an argument. Sometimes, though, you need an actual physical change of scenery. The 6 of Swords can't tell you how far to run. It can only tell you that you need a major shift in the situation for it to resolve, and that discretion is the better part of valor. Sometimes escaping can be the bravest thing you can do. Wow. Okay, so my thoughts on this deck. And it does give you information in the beginning of the suit. Where were we in the coins? Hold on. So before the suit, it gives you a blurb about the swords. So no one particularly likes being stabbed, not even metaphorically. And yet this is what we find in the swords suit. The swords are a suit of conflict and argument, of logic and discussion. In the old days, arguments were settled by sword. In these days, we let our words do the work, and sometimes they can be even more painful. This suit generally appears when you need or are on the cutting edge of some hard steel. A reading that is dominated by swords generally indicates that you're undergoing a lot of conflict in your life, often untempered by emotion. Artistically, I've picked hands to illustrate the swords. A nice compromise, I thought, between blades and words, and also appropriate to a suit where the conflict is often entirely contained within your own person. Okay, so I'm officially sold on this deck. I think the guidebook is just enough information, and it tells you why they chose this particular style or the imagery. It gives you insight without being overly informative. Sometimes a lot of information can be overwhelming, and especially to beginners, it's just a lot of information that you don't need right away. But in time, it could be beneficial. However, I feel like this is just beautifully done. It again did not it was not what I expected, but it's highly creative, very well thought out. I love the art style. Is something different than what I normally see in tarot decks, with this almost pastel chalk used or colored pencil even. I just love it. It's very dark but not intimidating. Like, it would be really good for shadow work if you're somebody who is often too intimidated by more darker imagery. I also really like the just thinking outside the box when it came to the images and the choices that they made. It's beautifully done. Again, completely different than what I was expecting. I was expecting something dark, but I was expecting more of a like bird theme throughout, with it being the Raven's prophecy. But I thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm curious to know what you think. I know this deck has been around for quite some time, so it's a little bit older, but sometimes those are great to come back to or to be surprised by. But yeah, let me know down in the comment section if this deck is something that you're excited about, didn't know it existed, or if it's a hard pass from you, but like, I'm super thrilled with it. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're all amazing. Don't forget to check out all of the links down in the description box below. Find me on all of my socials. And with that being said, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. Thank you again so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.